All right. So we're back. So had some issue with had some issues with editing the last video, and I couldn't get the voice over in it. But good news, I'm not going to be doing the voiceover separately now. I figured out how to get my audio, my voiceover, while streaming on Twitch. The only issue with Twitch is that you have to have the music in the background and everything, and then that's subject to, you know, possibility of, but I'll probably work around that as well. So I'm at UCF now, out of high school and everything. One of the biggest things with my road to glory is, okay, they ask me what type of player I am. I'm always going to be a teammate type of person. So playing with your teammates is, because I'm always about leadership and everything. So local newspaper, I tell them playing with my teammates is the biggest thing I'm looking forward to. So that increased the leadership in me and everything. Talk to the defensive coordinator. And give a polite answer. Yeah, as I was saying before, one of the biggest things with me is I'm going to try to keep my grades up. So extra play calls, like when we get to the game, you're actually going to see that I hate the beginning of this trail, not having that many plays to pick from and everything. Like most people know, I'm a big defensive person and everything. So like I said, I'm filling up my academics. My first exam is in 8 weeks. So we're gonna try to get those points up, as far as trying to make sure that my grades is good. Everything else I feel like I can do naturally, but managing my grades and everything, yeah. And I didn't even really worry about brand deals and everything the first time I did this, whether my following's up or not. But one of the things I'm going to try to do is get my stats up. If I get my stats up and wins in, yeah. So looking over, they gave me some extra points with my scholarship. They said, so one of the things, pass coverage is really important to me. The pass rush is very important to me as well. Trying to get back there to sack the quarterback. But at the same time, I want to make sure that if I have to drop back in coverage, I'm on good. IQ, you gotta have the awareness and everything. So you gotta try to get 8 more points. 8 more points. I don't know. Like I might spend some of my points on XP this time around. I don't know. It probably would have been better if I had gone to a school where I would going to be on the bench, so I could boost up my XP and not worry about. Cause like one of the things about when you boost up your XP, which I'll show you later. with the next week and everything, is that you risk getting injured for doing the extra practice, and which is crazy to me. Like, extra practice, you risk injury. You're trying to develop yourself, and because you're doing that, oh yeah, change my number. I actually want a 1-digit number, so gotta see what's available. There's only like one number, two numbers that I'm interested with the 1-digit, which yeah, it's not available. So since it's not available, I'm just gonna go back to the old reliable 56. Iconic linebacker number to me. That's an iconic linebacker number for me. We're on a bye week, so let's just go to practice right quick. Try to boost up our coach's trust. All reliable coverage skeleton. Honestly, need to practice this more and everything, cause like the biggest thing with me is being in man coverage. Look at that, already dusted me. Good thing we had the coverage sack. Like, man coverage is difficult for me. Especially as a linebacker, I guess hopefully I'll be able to get my quickness up, but I gotta get those points up and everything during the game. Zone coverage ain't too bad for me. I just have an issue of I guess being in the right place at the right time, but I'm going to make sure that I am facing the quarterback at all time. That's one thing about me. If I will stride and make sure that I am facing. See, look at that. My reaction time is not really this, because I was right there. I seriously was right there. And it's bad that the quarterback saw that I was right there and he had no faith in me. That is basically what he was saying. He had no faith in me. It was like, I see you there, but you ain't going to intercept this ball. See, look, again. Man coverage. See, I will follow the person, but I know, like, hopefully if they don't pass the ball, because look at that. I was right there. But once again, he was like, yeah, you are not like that. That quarterback is basically letting me know how he feels about me, because he has no fear of throwing that ball. I only got silver this time around, but he has no fear of throwing the ball when I am in the area. Cause it looked like I have the zone covered real good, but at the same time, like, it's like, yeah, you're not like that. All right, so this is week 0. We have a bye week, so I'm just going to advance. Usually I will only do these 1 weeks and everything, but with the bye weeks, I'm just gonna do the practice, weekly agenda, and then advance, and then allow y'all to see more or whatnot. Get her done. Right now. Oh, here go my academic advisor letting me know I need to keep a 2.0 and above. My next midterm is in 8 weeks. Finals is on the 15th week. yeah, I have no plans of entering the draft early. I'm going to play into my senior year. So weekly agenda. As I stated before, I'm always going to work on getting the grades up and my leadership roll up. Those are the main two things. Everything else has a risk. So there's no, and I can naturally get the other things up. So no need for me, in my opinion, on, yeah. So, like I said, go to practice skeleton. I might do some of the other practices first, but like later on. But like this is one of my main things. Is I'm trying to get better with my pass coverage, and it's easy points. We rely on my teammates and everything, but I need to get better on myself. Went too deep into my coverage. Luckily, my teammate got the interception there. See, look at that. Even when I was coming up, he had no faith that I would do anything. I am no threat to him. That's basically what he's saying. I am no threat. That's why I gotta get better in my pass coverage, if anything. Cause I'm not gonna have the quarterback keep sitting here laughing in my face, even if I am in the facility. Look at that right there, again in my face. It's my fault though. It is my fault. I'm gonna get better at this. I am going to get better at this. You're not gonna keep on disrespecting me like that. You're not gonna keep disrespecting me. Okay. I don't know, maybe I should start playing the game like this in this view. I kind of like the other view and everything. Coach's chest went up a little bit. We're about to play our first game, so hopefully, yeah. FCS team, man. I don't know, it might be a money thing or whatnot, but I feel like if EA even had like the DLC for FCS teams, that might help out or whatnot. But like if they had the DLCs for FCS teams, like I feel like they would get money. I know that they have the team builder and everything, but yeah, it would be nice to be able to, but at the same time, people probably win it. But to have like the official teams and everything, cause like right now people can download and everything from the team builders with certain teams and stuff like that. But at the same time, yeah, it would be nice. That's all I'm saying. Especially HBCUs. That's one of the main things. HBCUs. And then I found out the other day that you can only download a certain amount of team builder teams and stuff like that. Because I maxed out on. Okay, my offense doing a little bit something. They scored on the first drive. Like I said earlier, that was my biggest thing, is that my defense would stand up and my offense would do nothing. Yeah, defense doing this thing. Oh, like I was stating before, so because I don't have the coach's complete trust, I only have 2 plays to pick from. Only have 2 plays to pick from, which is frustrating. It definitely is frustrating because, like, what is this? Only have a cover 3 and cover 4. I definitely would not in this situation. But we got it, and then I got the tackle. Read the play nice, got the tackle. But yeah, I definitely, in these scenarios and everything, I would be probably bringing in a blitz. Especially, okay, there we go. My defensive line is nice though. I'm gonna like this part. My defensive line so far is nice. The pressure and everything. So I might not need the blitz, you know, because so far my defensive line. But at the same time, this is a FCS team. But yeah, right now my defense is nice. Oh, come on now, offense didn't score. Look at that, cover 6 or cover 4. Why am I? Look at that, we got them back. I could have been blitzed. See, this like only having 2 plays, like that's frustrating. Get back there, damn. So right now, look at that. The cover 1 is the best that I got right now with this scenario right now. Why would I do a cover 4? Like, you gotta think about it. Why? Look, cover 6. Why would, like, look at where we position at on the field. Why would I do cover 6? Like, that is frustrating. But I just gotta earn the coach's trust. But yeah, like, why? Like, they're working, and that probably was my fault right there. Like, I should have been deeper. But at the same time, like, if I had got deeper, they probably would. But at the same time, playing it close. So, like, yeah. Cover 6 and cover 4. Why? We're at the 24. You know, we could be putting in pressure to possibly back them up more to get a safety. And they're running it. So all I can say right now, everything's working. So we have an option to get a blitz play. I'm about the one blitzing. So man coverage. Ooh. Defensive line got back there. Cover 2. Right here, do a cover 2. Like, I don't understand why I would do a cover 6 in this situation. We got the 4th down. Come on, offense. All I can say, I guess it's a good thing that we're up. We're in the 2nd quarter right now. That was me right there. At least I got a tackle. At least that time, at least I had got off a block. Usually, somehow they would get it locked on me, but the block shedding is okay. We closing down the running holes and everything. Like, they're getting some yards or whatnot, but we shutting down the run. That's a good thing. I That probably would have been my fault if that he had broke something off. Damn, that was me. That was me. Okay. Offense. That definitely was me. That was in my zone. But at least I shut it down. But it made it a closer second down. 30 seconds in the second quarter. Gotta make sure they don't score. Dang. Missed the opportunity to get that block. Okay, we up 21. We're up 21-3. Oh, dang. He juked the hell out of me. There. You know, last time I never used the play changer, but I probably, when I have this, but I only have 3. Oh, dang. Quarterback tricked me there. I thought I had stopped the run. The quarterback kept the ball. Well, at least we stopped it. Okay, got another touchdown. So it's all about defense, maintaining this. There's no way, no reason why. Dang, that quarterback is good with the play action. Definitely fooled me. Definitely fooled me. Dang, oh my God. I thought they had got the running back down. The quarterback was hiding the ball behind him and everything. Fooled me. That was my fault right there. Like, I thought I was clogging up the hole. I ran right into a block. Ran right into a block. That's crazy. That is crazy work right there. How you gonna run into a block? I gotta get that block shedding up. Definitely gotta get that block shedding up. Dang. Almost got that sack. Almost got that sack. I ran away from my responsibility too. So that was a big risk right there. But I saw an opportunity. I saw an opportunity. Yep, get off the field. We in the third quarter. Let's wrap this game up, fellas. Let's wrap this game up. Look at that. Well, I guess, yeah, because they gonna need to pass the ball, so. I still would want to put some pressure, though. But then again, I guess this game is kind of showing me that I don't always need a blitz. Because, like, But then again, it depends on your defensive line. Like, can you trust your defensive line to get the pressure in? Like right now, I'm seeing that I can trust to get some blitz coverage blitzes and everything, where just rely on my defensive line and not have to send in an extra person. We can just stand back in coverage. So I guess it's a good thing, because me, like, I'm a blitz happy person, but this game is actually showing me that, okay, I might not always need to go in there and yeah. So all we doing right now is sending in 4 people, 4 defensive line, and allowing the coverage to. But like I said, this is just an FCS team, so the real challenge is going to be when we play another team. Let's do the cover 2 invert. He almost got me again with that. Man. Y'all saw how I stepped up, was about to fill up that hole. I thought the running back had the ball. I need to get my stats up, even though like what I'm doing is good, because like it's making him run into my teammates and everything, but I need to get my stats up. I definitely need to get my stats up. Like how many I know for sure that my it doesn't tell me that the top. It shows that I have 1 assist tackle, but yeah, 2 tackles and 1 assist tackle. Up. Got the fumble. Well, I didn't get the fumble, but my team got the fumble. If I had noticed the fumble earlier, I probably would, because I was right there. We got this game locked, but we just gonna make sure we don't let them into the end zone. They got 3 points off us, but that's all they gonna get. Damn. I missed the opportunity to get that sack. It was a wide open shot to get to the quarterback. I don't know what I was doing. Right there, right. Oh. If the quarterback kept that ball, like I was right there. So he real good with the play action and everything. Cause like cause the first time, the other times, like I went right to the running back. This time, I ran to the quarterback, and he get handed the ball off. What their fan excited about? They excited about just being on the TV. Cause that definitely ain't a score that they should be cheering about. Wrap this 4th quarter up. Wrap the 4th quarter up. Wrap it up. There we go. Alright, so first game in the books. Defense, I'm very impressed with my defensive line and everything. Looking forward to seeing exactly. Got some followers off this 1,000 XP point. Trust for the coach went up. Yeah, I need I'm get my stats up. So two solo tackles, 1 assist, and 3 total tackles. But I was real close. I was real close to getting a couple sacks, but that doesn't show up in the stats. That's the thing. It doesn't show up in the stats. It doesn't matter. You have to get it. Have to get the tackle. So, yeah. It does not show up in the stats. You have to actually get it. So I got an extra play increase. Play count increase. So that means I'll probably have defensive adjustment unlocked. So that means that next game, most likely I will have 3 plays to call from. So we'll see how that goes. But nice little victory. We'll see y'all next time. All right?